Hello, everybody. Today is Thursday, October 2nd, 2025, and we are back for the 60th episode of Bricks and Beyond, a creator showcase series. For those of you that may be here for the very first time, Bricks and Beyond is a showcase series that highlights members of the LEGO community. Each episode will give you a personalized look into the person behind the account. This week, I'm going to break the trend of having guests from the state of New York. We had two of those in a row. So now we're going to go to the other coast of the United States. And we're going to meet a Disney lover, an AFOL, and also a world traveler, I'm going to call her. With the exception of her hopping on a charity stream that I did back this past summer. This is technically her official first live. So we're breaking her into the live realm here. On Instagram, you will see her as Mandy's Mini Adventures, but I'm going to introduce you to her simply as Mandy. And there she is. How are you?
Hello. Good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm living the dream. Happy Thursday.
Yes. Happy Thursday.
I have a big goal for tonight. I didn't mention this off screen, but when you came on the charity stream, you introduced this lovely tracker that is behind you, an Instagram tracker. So I'm challenging people who are watching this currently to get the word out for people that don't follow you to follow you, because I want to see a live change of the Instagram tracker while we're live.
Most of the time people unfollow so you can see it and then unfollow.
Yeah. We don't want unfollows and refollows. We want more followers. So if you're watching, just tell somebody who doesn't follow Mandy, go follow her over on Instagram, Mandy's Mini Adventures. So
Well, thank
anyways, you're welcome. So you, I know, have been doing some traveling, some Lego traveling. So we're going to get into that a little bit later because that'll tie into some Lego things. So we're just going to kick off tonight with just a general, excluding your Lego trip. How are you doing overall? I'm assuming you're tired.
I slept, I think, 14 hours last night, so
Okay.
I'm feeling okay now.
Yeah.
I unpacked a little and I'm doing laundry, so I feel like I'm,
Okay.
recovering.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's always the hardest thing when you get back from a trip is the laundry. The laundry is the worst part. So
And I'm unpacking all the stuff that I got, and yeah, no, it's
ooh, but that's fun stuff when you get to kind of like go back and see everything you got.
yes. And I got all kinds of little goodies from a lot of different people, so it's kind of fun to
Okay.
relive all the fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm assuming, again, I know I mentioned, we'll get into it, but I'm assuming you got to meet a lot of new faces and then got to spend some time with some familiar faces as well.
Yes, yes. I mean, all these different people that you talk with online. I mean, like even you, I've never met you in person, but
Yeah.
we've talked online and
Yep.
it's different. You finally get to meet them in person and like have a meal with them and get to know them. It's really just a fun experience.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. And I think that's the best part about it is it's really neat to connect with people online. But then when you actually get to spend time with them in person and they're just the same as they are in person, that's the best part about it.
Or
So
even better sometimes.
well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Since I see Chad in the chat, I'm gonna call him out. I mean, what a great person. So Christopher, Dan, Chad, yeah, everybody. I mean, all you guys, just great. I know Mandy, unfortunately, you weren't at Brick World this year, but I got the pleasure of meeting almost everybody that I saw you with over the past week. And Mandy was nice enough to send over some pictures from her travels. So we'll get into those a little bit later, but we have a look at some things she enjoyed over the past couple weeks, some people she got to hang out with. So definitely stick around for that, or definitely rewatch so you guys can get to see everything that she experienced. So, so now that you're back, it's Thursday, weekend's coming up. Are you doing anything more, or are you just gonna take it easy this weekend?
I wish I was taking it easy. No, I have like 2 or 3 things of plans, like I think every day this weekend.
Okay, all right.
So
So
yeah,
you don't like to not be busy.
I do stay pretty busy. So
Yeah. Well, I guess that explains why you have so many boxes behind you, because you don't have time to build anything.
I make time. I just, yeah, not as much as I'd like. I'm not home that often. I wish I
Yeah.
was.
Fair. Well, and technically those boxes could all be empty and you're just using them as a nice backdrop. So we could go with that.
I don't keep my boxes.
Oh, okay, fair. Plug your ears for anybody who doesn't want to hear
Sorry.
that.
If
now,
anyone needs a box for something and you want me to ship it to, I'll send it to you if you want.
now I have to put an explicit warning on this video here because Mandy gets rid of her boxes. So that's oh gosh. All right. So before we get into some Lego chat, I want to give everybody the opportunity to get to know you as a person. So we're just going to start. I mentioned you are on the West Coast now. Well, you've always been on the West Coast, but you're in California. And those that may know you tend to see you at Disneyland quite a lot. So I would assume you live somewhat close to there.
Yeah, I live in Yorba Linda, which is like, 20 minutes away from Disneyland, but I do all the theme parks, Disneyland,
Okay.
Universal Studios, Legoland, Knott's Berry Farm. I have passes everywhere.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's why you're out. You're just enjoying life. That's why.
I try.
So what got you into the theme park scene?
I think I've been a pass holder on and off since I was in high school.
Okay.
That's just a thing that people around here, if you live here, it was used to be $99 to get a
Okay.
pass, and that include no blackout dates. And I think it was like $20 to add parking back then. I mean, we're talking in the 90s.
Okay. Yeah.
So there is a huge love around here for Disney, because it's
Sure.
local and they do a really good job at their theme parks. And
Okay. Yeah. Now, I'm guessing if you were given the opportunity to pick between Disney and Universal, would you be able to pick?
oh, they're so different though.
So
Like
let's go with different categories. So nostalgia.
well, Disneyland,
Okay.
obviously.
Rides.
Disneyland.
Food.
Oh, that's close one, only because I love a lot of the Harry Potter foods, like the
Ooh,
butterbeers
okay.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But Disney rotates their menus every quarter, plus they have fancy like holiday stuff. So I think I'd still
Okay.
go with Disney.
I'm sensing Disney's your pick then because
Well, they do a really good job. They're open like from like 8 in the morning to midnight all the time.
oh
I mean,
wow. Okay.
there's so Legoland during off seasons only open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it's like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like if you want to spend a whole day doing fun stuff, there's always something to do at Disneyland. As opposed
Okay.
to Universal has like, limited hours, but their park is very large. So when you go there, it's like you have to take escalators down to the bottom lot, and
Okay. Yep.
it's just it's a different. I mean, oh, Dole Whip. Yes, and Dole Whip is fantastic. I
Dole
would
Whip
say that's
sounds. I've seen that. Yeah, that looks amazing. My dad, when I was younger, he actually went out to Universal, and he said that was what was really unique about it is that it's down in a valley, right?
yeah, and they
Okay.
actually do live filming, so you can
Oh yeah.
go like through the sets that they actually film. So
Okay.
I think we've driven through the Bad Place
Okay.
and all kinds of you know film. It's kind of neat to be able to. That's probably the only working sound studio that has a theme park in it, if that makes
Interesting.
sense.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is
Interesting.
unique. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They all have their own,
Yeah. Yeah.
benefits.
Yeah.
So
Now the Legoland. So that you said that is open year round.
I mean, year round, yes.
Okay.
But on off season, sometimes Tuesdays or Wednesdays they can be closed.
Okay.
So
So
it's,
then,
it's open, if you were there on a weekend, it's open every weekend day, the whole
yeah.
year.
Okay.
But it's
Okay.
not like New York. I think New York closes for a couple months
It
in the
does.
winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was curious. Okay. So
The weather's a little
now
better for
just a tad.
doesn't snow. Doesn't snow.
I know I'm jealous of that. I'm not gonna lie. Um, now, if I remember, because I went down the Legoland in Florida. Now, is Legoland's there's still that Merlin entertainment, right? Or
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So
And
do they do the VIP points now?
they do. They
Oh,
just
that's awesome.
started it right before I left. So if you buy something and you have a pass, you get 10% off all your Lego. Plus
Ooh,
now you get your points.
Oh, okay. So if somebody
Yeah.
wants the Death Star, go get a
Yeah.
pass and get 10% off. That's not a
It's
bad.
only $100 off. The pass is a little more than that, so
Well,
I'm not.
true. Yeah, yeah, but the pass. See that's like what do they call that? I mean, I guess you can call that Lego math. Because technically, if you buy the pass, then you get to enjoy it all year, and then you
So
just get the perk.
Disneyland's Downtown Disney Store does the same thing. If you have an annual pass to
Oh,
Disneyland, you get 10% off, and they have always given you your rewards points there. So
oh,
that used to be the goal was to like buy it at Disneyland so you can get the 10% off plus the rewards points. But they only have like some of their sets are exclusive. So
oh, okay.
Legoland doesn't have the exclusive, so you can get
Oh,
anything that
that's
they
right.
have.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there's a
Okay.
few, some of it's
Okay.
new.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, regardless, it's nice to have something like that close by. Even with the amusement parks, it's nice to have like a legit, like a well-known amusement park close by where you can just kind of go and enjoy it whenever you want. And I know you have a few friends that also like to hop along with you on those adventures as well. So that definitely makes it worthwhile as well.
Yes. I have like, yeah,
Um,
lots of my friends that love the parks.
I was just chat a question. Did Lego just buy back the Discovery Centers and maybe the parks? That's a good question.
They did buy the back all the Discovery Centers, but I double checked
Oh,
when I got home and it did not include the parks at this time.
oh,
So
interesting. Okay, that's
I am
interesting.
hoping that they do because they're remodeling the big shop in California to look more like a regular Lego store. So I
Okay,
kind of thought that that was a precursor, but I don't know,
yeah.
maybe not.
I always wondered what the point was. I mean, I'm sure there was a reason why that Merlin Entertainment got brought in, maybe for management purposes or whatnot. But I always thought it was so weird to call something like a Lego Discovery Center and not really be Lego per se, because that was always a bummer. Like the sets were always more expensive.
Oh, are
Uh,
they?
They were, yeah, because I've been to Columbus, Philadelphia, and DC, and Columbus had a Discovery Center store, and then right down in the mall they had a regular Lego store, and the actual Discovery Center store was like, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks higher than the Lego store. And
That's
so like when I
crazy.
took it was because when I took Bryson there, Bryce was like, I want this set. And I said, no, I said, we can't get it here because we have to go down to the other store, but I want it now. I said, no, we're going to spend more money. So I never understood why that was like that. So that's good
Yeah,
to
and
know. So,
I always price compare at Legoland and it's always the same price.
okay. All right. Well, good. Now that makes me happy to know about the Discovery Centers because I did not know that. So, all right. So, in California, been there your whole life essentially. Did you ever leave the state, or have you always lived
I
there?
lived in Paris for about 5 months for work,
Okay.
but other than that, I've lived here my whole life.
Okay. Any interest in moving anywhere else, or just happy where you are?
Paris is lovely.
I've heard.
I mean, if I could work it out where they would let me stay, I would stay.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I like California. The weather's great, the people are great,
Yeah.
you know, traffic's kind
Yeah.
of crap, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, anywhere you go, big city, it's always going to be awful. So that's interesting though. So do you mind? Do you mind if I ask what you do for work? Where you're traveling out in Paris?
so I used to work for Raytheon, which is a like a defense
Okay.
contractor, and we had a
Yeah.
joint
Okay.
venture with Thales at the
Okay.
time, which is since gone kaput.
Okay.
But I was there for a joint venture project with NATO, so it's called ACTS.
Nice. Okay.
I
All right.
basically was there to verify, that English people could understand the instructions and things like that. It wasn't that
Okay.
exciting,
Yeah. I
but
mean, yeah, but if you get to do something like that, I mean, that just makes it all worthwhile.
Paris was pretty cool, I have to admit. It was a little rough. There's no air conditioning in their
Oh,
apartments,
okay. Okay.
and it is hot during the summer, and I mean
Okay.
hot.
Yeah.
So that was kind of new. So there were some growing pains, but Paris is just it's beautiful and
I mean, I say it's. I
culture,
mean,
food.
yeah. I mean that's the thing. Like anywhere, like you can take pictures of anywhere, and it can look gorgeous. And just depending on the how you take the pictures. But yeah, I have heard good things of Paris.
And they
I
have a
just
Disneyland.
That's right, they do. I know. Tokyo's another one. I'd like to see the Disney
Oh,
in
me
Tokyo.
too.
That would be neat. I just, yeah, it's just stuff's so expensive to travel nowadays. I mean, I don't know how people do it. I really don't. God, bless the people that can. So I can live through others, that can go to places that I can't at the moment. So, all right. So then, other than let's just pretend that the Disney, Universal, and Legoland don't exist for a moment. I know that's horrible to say, but if somebody was coming to visit you, would there be anything else that you would say is like a highlight of where you live that you would want people to, or where you take them, or anything to that extent, or at least within driving distance? I would say.
I mean, it depends on what their interests are, right?
Okay.
So, I mean, the Hollywood Observatory is pretty famous. That's pretty cool up at Griffith Park. There's a really cool zoo in San Diego, but it's a couple hours
Oh, I think
away.
okay.
So,
Yep.
I don't, you know what I mean? Like, if it depends on like your interest, I could tell you what there's all, the beach. We have,
Mhm.
famous beaches.
Yep.
I mean, you would never be bored. There's
Yeah.
always something to do. There's always somewhere to go, something to see, some event, some
Okay.
parade, party, always something.
Yeah. Now, so how far are you from the closest beach?
About 25, 30 minutes from like
Oh,
Newport Beach.
I'm
Um,
jealous. Oh
I'm
yeah, because
about
Disney's
45 from Huntington.
Disney's right by the
Oh
beach,
yeah.
right?
I mean, not
Ah,
right
okay.
by. It's about 25, 30 minutes away from the beach.
Okay. All right.
Legoland is like right next to the beach. Like Carlsbad is like a 10-minute drive from
Okay.
Legoland, maybe even
Man.
less. I mean, it's like right there. So, I mean, most things are by the coast, because that's
Yeah.
where people live. So
Man,
it's probably
you're
further
you're
from Universal.
you're selling me here on West Coast. Everything seems like it's just
There,
kind of perfect.
and there's always something to do. I mean, heck, even Vegas is only 3.5 hours away. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and concerts, there's tons of concerts. There's like a bunch of venues. We get all the rotating like theater that comes through. I mean, if you want to do something, there's literally like 5 options every day.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Uh, Real quick, because we have some new people coming in and out. I have
Oh,
a challenge for everybody in the chat tonight. So if you missed it in the beginning, here's the challenge. Uh, as you can see, if you're looking at Mandy, right to the right of her, Mandy has an Instagram counter that she shared with us back in the charity stream this summer, and we were having fun with it when she hopped on the live. If you're not following her, please go do it on Instagram, because I would love to see a live follow. I don't want to see an unfollow and a refollow. I want numbers just going up. So Instagram, Mandy's Mini Adventures. That's Mandies Mini Adventures. So tell your friends. Mandy's amazing. Her content is great. We're going to get into that in a little bit. But go over on Instagram. Let's see. I want to see 1810. That would be my. I want to see 3 followers during this hour. So let's make it happen.
so
I don't know. I just love that thing. It's just the neatest thing. I thought about getting one, but I mean,
you should get one.
I
They're
know, I know,
fun.
I know, I know, I know, I know. It's they're a little on the pricey side, aren't they?
They are, but sometimes they have like deals where it's 30% off
Okay.
or something.
Ooh, okay. I
Next time
like
I see
deals.
a
Yeah.
deal, I might send it to you.
Shoot it my way. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And they have longer ones. You'd probably need a longer one.
Oh
Uh-oh.
yeah. Okay.
Say,
Okay.
let's see it.
Look at that. HC. Okay, guys. I love it. Thank you, Phil and Bricks. All right. 2 more. If you guys know anybody, just tell them Mandy's a great account to follow. 2 more. Appreciate that. All right. So siblings. I know I asked you prior. So no, you do not have any what's the word I'm looking
Oh,
for? Is that another
that's
one? Look at that. All right, guys. Look at
you
this.
say
You
it
guys
and
are
you bring it
awesome.
into existence. Look at that.
One more, and you guys will make me happy. That's
That's
it. So
awesome.
thanks for supporting Mandy, though. Seriously, she is a great person, and you will not be
Oh,
disappointed by the things you
thank
see
you.
on her page. So, all right. So, you do have a few step
Step.
siblings, correct? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now, what are you guys? Are you guys close in age?
In age. I mean, at our age now, yes, I would say
Yeah.
so. We're
Okay.
closer in age. I'm the baby,
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought
just
that was good.
got
I was like,
distracted.
holy cow.
I was like, wait, what happened?
I thought you were
Look at
getting like
that.
20 followers there. Wait, look, that was like 3 minutes. You guys are awesome. This is
That's
amazing. I love
amazing.
you guys. You guys are seriously awesome.
That was cool. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
as far
distracted.
as no, that's okay. I brought it on you. So
Yeah, so I'm closer to my mother's, like her husband's kids, I guess.
okay.
She's passed, so I guess her widower's kids. Um, he has 3 kids, and I see them, for holidays, and they still invite
Oh,
me
sure.
to, I'm going to a baby shower next month in Kauai, so
Oh, nice. Okay. All
so
right.
yeah, my sister's finally having a baby. I'm very excited for her.
Oh,
So
congrats to her for sure. So
yeah,
that'll be fun. Does she know what she's having?
she's having a boy.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and they've been
Nice.
trying for like several years, so it's very
Okay.
exciting that,
Yeah, good. Good. Well, now you'll have a little Lego fan, and Disney fan, and all the above fans, so you can get to experience all that good stuff. So
Well, one of
make
my nephews is a huge Ninjago fan. He is
oh, okay.
obsessed.
Okay.
So every
All
year
right.
for Christmas, I always send him some Lego stuff.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I think next year's the 15th anniversary, I think I saw for Ninjago. If
Yeah,
I'm not
26 was
mistaken.
a big year. There's
Mhm.
someone was posting something about,
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw that it was at
maybe it
Fan
was,
Media Days.
yeah, Jay may have posted it.
I
Something
think it
about
was Jay.
some black figures that might, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't read it. I just glanced through. I
I
had
mean,
113 emails this morning.
oh,
I tried.
I kind of love emails. I mean, half that stuff it's all like spam anyways. But yeah,
I
I
still
mean,
haven't even opened my mail. It's in a
well,
pile.
so that's what you're gonna do this weekend. Open up your mail.
Yeah, or maybe later today. I can stay
Oh,
up
that's
late.
right. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking you're in the same time here, but you're 3 hours behind. You
Oh,
got
it's
the whole
super early
day.
here.
Oh
Oh
gosh, you
yeah.
got the whole day ahead of you. So, all right. So, as a kid, when you're growing up, so only child, what were some of your interests or hobbies that you were really involved in?
Hobbies. Interesting. I loved to roller skate when I was little. We used to have a roller
Okay.
rink that we used to go to. I had a giant Barbie dream house, with the
Nice.
2
Okay.
levels and the splits apart.
Yep.
So I've tried to do piano, but I have very short fingers and I couldn't do
Okay.
the octave, so that didn't work out. So I mean, and then I took voice lessons for a while. I wanted to be a
Okay.
singer, but my mom said, I should maybe go to college instead. So
Yeah, little would she know that if you went down that path of singing, you could have been like somebody tonight releasing an album.
who's releasing
Taylor
an album?
isn't
I've been
isn't
out of the
Taylor
country.
I think Taylor Swift isn't she
Is she
releasing tonight?
really?
Somebody fact check me if I'm wrong. I could have sworn today was the day, but
Oh, I love Taylor
I could be
Swift.
wrong. I could be wrong. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw some stories she was posting. So see, that could have been you. It could have been Mandy's.
Mm,
Could have been Mandy.
mm. Chad and Christopher have heard me karaoke. I think they.
I'm very anxious to attend one of these karaoke sessions because I hear some good things, that there's some good music that comes out of them. So
Oh, for sure. Chad, Christopher, Allison, they have fantastic.
I've
Mel, they have fantastic voices. It's
I've
just
heard.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have heard. Okay. All right. Well, I know we said that at some point next year we got to get a karaoke event going. So
I'll
add
come
Mandy to the
watch.
list. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'll sing, just don't plug your ears in front of me.
That's fair. Yeah, Chad. Mandy's really tempting me here. I mean, yeah,
You
to
should come visit.
California.
It's a fantastic.
I know.
Brickcentric is coming up in March. There's also Solving in April. There's options. Or you could just come just because you want to go to Disneyland.
You know what? I'm completely down with that. I mean, I don't have to. I don't have to just face it off a Lego. I can do it just to come have some fun. So, I mean, Dole Whip sounds good. So
You've been to Disney World though. They have Dole Whip there too, don't they?
They do. I didn't know about it. It wasn't until after I went that I heard about
Oh
it.
no.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
worst.
so
You go somewhere and then you don't know like the
yeah,
top 3 things to hit.
yeah, pretty disappointed about that. Well, part of the problem was my parents planned it last time, and like I was so focused on Bryce, I really couldn't pay attention to what was going on, and so I was just lucky I made it through the trip. So yeah, I didn't know about the Dole Whips. That's a little unfortunate. So next time, maybe I'll just
Next
save
time.
it for California. How about that? So
Sounds good.
yeah. So anything that you did when you were younger, I know you didn't carry over the singing or the piano. Is there anything that you would say that you were interested in as a kid that really found its way some way in your life as an adult? Either a hobby or an interest or anything to that extent, or are you almost like a completely different person as an adult?
Um, I guess what counts as a kid? Because in high school I was into Disney, so I mean, I guess I'm still into Disney.
I'd say that's a kid. Yeah.
Okay, but I guess I don't know. I like to learn new things all the time. I like to
Okay.
start
Yeah.
new things all the time. I don't always
Yeah.
finish them, but I like to
Oh,
start
it's
new
okay.
things. I was into crafting for a while. I mean, I like to try a little of everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good because then you don't
Oh,
just get
I have
stuck in
one.
your ways.
I have always loved to read. Since I was a little kid and
Okay,
my mom
that's
used to
fair.
read me in bed, and I'm still a very avid reader. I probably read
Okay.
last year I read over 100 books in a year.
Wow. Okay. Now, are you still are you a believer in the hard copies, or do you do the Kindles or the Nooks or whatever?
Whatever I can get it in. If I
Whatever.
can only
Okay.
get it in hardback, I'll read it in hardback. If I can read it on a Kindle, I'll read it on a Kindle. If I can get audiobook where it's like,
Yeah.
someone really good reading it, I love
Okay.
those. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
listened to one on our trip. It was good.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't done audiobooks, but I've heard good things about those. Definitely.
If you don't get too distracted, they're fantastic. But if you're the type
Okay.
of person that you're listening and now you're talking about something else and
Hmm.
then you miss like 3 chapters, then not the
Yeah. 3
depends.
chapters. That sounds like that was experience.
I've done that before where it's like, I'm listening to it, but I'm also like working on something and then
I get it.
I get too focused on the working on something and then I'm like, "Oh, I think I missed that whole last chapter."
Yeah. And sometimes that is important. So
Yeah.
that's fair. All right. Okay, so let's get into your Lego journey here.
Okay.
And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna talk about your trip, but let's go back to little Mandy here. And those years ago of did you have Lego at all in any capacity as a child?
Only at the dentist's office. I know that sounds
Okay.
weird. My
No?
dentist had a huge thing with like these little green like base plates and
Okay.
a bunch of brick, and you could like play with it. And it was like the only reason I liked to go to the dentist.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was always excited to get there, and I knew they were there, and I was looking forward to it. But no, I never had Lego growing up. My parents,
Okay.
we did more sciencey kits and
Oh, okay. All right.
other stuff. So
And
and
the Barbie dream house, you said. So yeah.
Barbie and My Little Pony. I don't know,
Okay.
Care Bears.
Any
All the
any thoughts of doing something with Lego with those themes? Either trying to build a Barbie's dream house or anything to that extent?
I've seen some really good ones before.
Mhm.
I don't think I could. I don't know. I always like to. I want something to be different. I always like
Yeah,
to. So
I get
probably
it.
not. I saw someone with the best Care Bear display at the Scareback convention,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
I was
Yep.
like, "Oh, that's great!"
Yeah.
But I didn't think of it first.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the thing though. I mean, it's nice to see things that you would like, and then maybe if you're good at mock building, then you can try to expand on what somebody else does. But it is nice just to see things that you want and see somebody else do it, because then you can just feel you feel complete. You're like, okay, somebody did that, so just
Looks
give it to
good.
me and I'll be
I'm
fine.
impressed. Yeah, there was some great builds. I mean, not that we're talking about that yet, but
Well, you do have some picture evidence that I will that some of Mandy's favorites that I will show you guys here. Um,
I didn't
but
get photo approval from the people in the chat, so if they're mad, I'm sorry.
oh yeah, we do have some photos of some of the crew that's in here as well. So we're just gonna say that they all approved, and that's good enough. So
Okay,
we got all the release forms. Let's see.
sure. They were in the photo,
Oh
I think that counts, right?
I mean, technically, we could just go with the picture was of you and they just chose to photobomb. So
Sure. I like that.
that sounds reasonable to me. So that's what we're gonna go with. So um all right. So if you didn't have Lego as a kid, so obviously there wasn't like a dark ages, as we like to say.
No.
What would you say? What was your intro to Lego? What was it, a set? Was it an experience? What was it?
It was a set.
Okay.
I have a really good friend who some people know. His name's Richard. He's one of my best friends.
Okay.
And for Christmas one year, he got me I'm an avid reader. He got me the Once Upon a Brick set. I don't
Mm,
know if you know that
that's
one where you
yep.
open it
Yep.
and Jack and the Beanstalk comes out.
Yep.
And so he got me that and I put it together. It was really hard for a first timer. I
Oh,
hate to
sure.
say
Yeah.
that because it has like, bungees and you had to like
Yep.
Technic and it was a little hard for a first timer. But I thought, oh, okay, well that was interesting, whatever. And then Harry Potter came out with a whole series of books,
Yep.
like classroom books, and I thought, oh, well that's kind of neat. Maybe I'll get the books. So then I bought all the books, and
Okay.
then it kind of spiraled from there. But I really was just going to get book related things.
Okay.
And then, as you can tell, I have
I was
not
gonna say
followed. Just
that didn't follow through.
it was only supposed to be book related, like the book nooks and the book. I have all the book nooks too, but well, not
Okay.
except for the Lord of the Rings one. But
Mm, yeah, that's tough
sorry,
sell. Yeah.
well, it's expensive for how small it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
like nothing in it. I don't know. I'm
you're
probably
being
gonna
you're
get it
being
though
kind with the critique. Well, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
because I can't help myself. I did get the book ends for the Wicked one too. What? Are you
You
laughing
know,
at me?
I yeah, just I would my advice for that would be save it at least for a double points or when it's on sale.
Or if it's on sale. I'm hoping it goes
Yeah.
on sale.
Yeah. Yeah. I would assume sooner rather than later it might go on sale. But
Yeah, so I literally started from one set and I was like, oh, just do the book ones. And then it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. And that's kind of cool. And then I,
I
and then I had a
mean,
shipping problem.
couldn't we technically say that everything comes from a book? I mean, because Disney had books and Harry Potter had books, and I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, if that helps you feel better.
Yeah, I've gotten a little bit,
uh,
and I'm trying to be better because sometimes I buy stuff just because I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then I'm like, but am I ever really going to build that? And so now
I
I'm
know.
trying to be more mindful. Like, do I think I'm actually going to build that or do something with it? Or am I just buying it because you
Yeah,
know,
I know.
want to make sure I have a copy of it?
I know. I know.
So.
The hype is real. When you see something come out, and like all the time, you see the new stuff comes out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I really like that. But then when you actually really think about some of these things, you're like, well, where am I going to put it? First of all,
Although
and does
I
it?
did just get rid of all of my furniture in my guest room because I'm going to make
Oh,
that a Lego room. Because Jen,
okay.
do you know Jen's builds?
Yeah. Yep.
She decided to get rid of her guest room, and
Oh,
she now
okay. Yeah.
has those big shelves.
Yep.
So she inspired me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. See, I mean, that's the thing. You just see somebody else do something, and it just kind of takes off. So I fully support you doing that. So
So
I'm
now
not the.
I don't have a guest bed though. So if people want to visit, they're on an air mattress. I'm just saying.
I mean, is that's no problem though? I mean,
Yeah, that's fine.
is it in that room?
It's in a closet, the air mattress, and it can go wherever it. Well, I don't
Okay.
know. There's
Oh,
probably not going to be enough floor room in there. I don't know.
you
We'll
have a
have to
you
figure
have a
that out.
couch?
I have a couch. I have a couple couch. I have
Couch?
3
Couch works.
couches.
See,
Yeah.
there you go. Who needs an air mattress? You got a couch, so that's fine.
Okay. Okay. People can come crash on the couch.
You're just considered the fun place to stay. So you can't depend on a bed. You just grab the couch. That's
I've slept on the couch before. It's not too bad.
yeah. See, so
Accidentally, but still.
well, I mean, if it's good enough for the person that owns the place, then that's good enough. So as far as your collection, um, do you consider yourself? And obviously, you don't just buy stuff and build everything right away, but do you find yourself building things right away sometimes, or does it usually find its place? in a backlog area for a while and then you eventually get to it?
I think it depends on the set.
Okay.
So sometimes I buy stuff with a specific purpose to make it right then because I'm going to use it to decorate for Christmas, or I'm going to use it for, like I just bought the Halloween wreath. So I
Yeah.
need to do
Okay.
that because I want it on the door for this month.
Okay.
So those kind of things, and the book nooks got done really quickly because they're so cute. But things that I'm like, oh, I really want to make this, but it's huge. Like, trying to think, like some of the Bricklink sets.
Oh yeah,
I
I know.
just I haven't, and plus you can't. They don't have manual instructions. They have
Yeah.
like internet. So I'm going to someday, but
Okay. I love the questioning yourself in your
maybe
statement.
hopefully.
That's fair. Well, when you get the shelves, you'll have space. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I need
that's
to.
what we're waiting for, the shelves.
Yeah, the shelves.
So wait, so if you're, I mean, you are busy. So how are you going to find time to get the shelves? And then are you going to build them, or are you going to say, hey, Chad, Christopher, you guys are going to come over and build them? Or you're going to get somebody from
Ooh, is that
IKEA to
an
build?
option? Are Chad
It
and
is an
Christopher
option.
volunteering? I'm a little far for them.
I'm
So
volunteering them for you. So Chad and Christopher, you've been voluntold to go build some shelves for me.
that's funny. Last time I needed shelves built, actually, my friend Karen came over and she and I
Okay.
like put together like 2 or 3 like, not, I shouldn't call them shelves. They were like hallway tables.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, but so I
I
can.
mean,
Ooh, Chad. Christopher
see,
says he has a degree,
look,
so
what I tell you,
look at
I
that.
voluntold them and they stepped up to it. So there you go.
The ones I want are at Costco, and they're like
Oh, okay.
so heavy. They're very
Okay.
wide and they're black and they're so pretty. But they're
Yeah.
last time it took like 3 people to get them in the car.
Okay.
So
So
we're
not
gonna
only
see.
do you have to build them, but you have to come help Mandy load them
Yes,
into her
get
car.
them from Costco. Yeah,
Okay. Then take
load
them
them in the
in.
car.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
All right. So
yes.
you're asking a lot, basically. I mean, there's more involved than just.
Pizza, beer on me. I don't know.
See, Christopher Poor, he's thinking he's building Billy's, but we're not building Billy's. We're
Don't
building.
build Okay, well we'll have to find someone to help with
Just
the.
get somebody in the Costco parking lot. I'm sure somebody will help load it in, and but then you have to unload it. So how many?
Last time I think my cousin was here, so he like did it because he's a
Okay.
Marine. He's all like buff,
Okay.
but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm just
All right. So we'll get your cousin to come load them and unload them. Then Christopher and Chad can build them. I'm an old. Oh gosh, you guys are great. So, all right. So what's in your collection? What would you say are some of your favorite themes that you enjoy purchasing or building the most?
the most, huh? I have a little of everything.
Okay. Yeah.
I bought a
That's a
bunch because
slippery
I
slope.
wanted to create like a theme park. So I bought all the like
Mm,
Legoland and theme park things.
okay.
And then yeah, Christopher's right. It's probably
That's
easier.
fair.
What's not in my collection? I don't have any Star Wars.
Okay.
I
So
get
you're
all
in
like,
the
you have. I don't do Marvel. I don't have any
okay.
Marvel.
Okay.
Um, but I have pretty much I think everything else.
Okay. I mean,
No,
Marvel
no.
is Disney.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
pure
so is Star
Disney. I
Wars.
call I call
Oh,
pure Disney.
pure Disney. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Old school before they license all the other stuff. I have
Yeah,
those kind of Disney. Um, yeah, but I don't really do the Star
that's
Wars
fair.
and
I
stuff.
see. I could have sworn I was going to see you in line for the Death Star.
Yeah, no. Um, for lots of reasons, in addition to the fact that they wouldn't fit on a Billy shelf
Yeah,
at all,
true.
I don't think.
Yeah,
So I
yeah, I
don't know
don't think
where you
so.
would put that unless,
Mm. Hang it.
that thing's heavy. How do you hang that? Do you know how to
Hey,
hang that?
I don't. I don't. I mean,
Okay.
I don't. I don't. If I find out, I'll let you know. But I mean,
I actually was watching some on Shy's thing today, and he was posting, or he was talking to someone, and they were discussing this Death Star, and they go,
yeah.
they're like little vignettes of all the
Yep.
different sets that they've already put it out, and he goes, I have better ones of all those vignettes, so why would I get this? It's really for people who like are new to the Lego
Yeah.
or new to Star Wars Lego that don't have all the old sets, and they kind of get a sampler, I guess.
A
But I thought that
sampler.
was kind of a
That's
because
yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Hogwarts, right? They have every year they come out with like all the different rooms
Yep.
again, so you can make
Yep.
a giant one. But then they sold that $400 one that has like kind of a little of everything, but they're like micro
Micro
scale.
scale. Yeah.
So it's kind of like that to me. So if I would still get them both if they're Hogwarts, but
See, me personally, I love the idea of building the castle, but just give me $1,000 Harry Potter castle that's minifigure scale, and I'm okay with that. I'd rather just have that. I mean,
well, you can do that. You just have to buy all the individual
I
pieces
don't know. I don't want.
over
I
a
want it.
whole year, and then you'll have the whole thing.
I want it designed specifically just to be what it's supposed to be, and
No,
that's
but
it.
that's what it is. If you open the booklets, it shows you how there's all the different sets get put together to make the big.
I know, but
No, okay.
see, I want it now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait until next September for this piece of it. I want it now. I just want to build it and have it. You know?
That's why you spread out the cost, though, over the course of the
That's
year.
true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you look at it that way, I mean, technically, people who bought the little vignettes or dioramas of the Death Star already, technically, you could build your own Death Star, I guess.
Right. And giant
So,
one. It'll be even
yeah,
bigger.
yeah, yeah. That's a good point. So, all right, well, that's fair. Okay, so no Star Wars, no Marvel. What about Technic?
I have done Technic builds,
Okay.
like kind of like, all the birds from Harry Potter are kind of Technic. So I have like, Hedwig and the Phoenix and well, I guess that's not a bird, the dragon, the horntail dragon.
Oh yeah, okay.
And those are all have, because they actually flap their
Yep.
wings, so they all have Technic in it.
Yep.
It's a pain,
Yep.
but it does provide really cool features.
It does. Yeah.
Would I get a Technic build just because it was Technic? No. But if it
Okay.
was something really cool that was another theme that I really liked, Disney, Harry Potter, City, Friends, or one of the modulars. If a modular, not that a modular would ever have Technic in it, but
No, now you said that. Now there's going to be a Technic
oh,
module.
don't say that. Well, or because I'm into like the pop culture stuff, so I have a lot
Yeah.
of the pop culture, ones too. I don't know. I have a variety. I guess
Okay.
some of the theme park ones might have some Technic stuff. I haven't built them.
Yeah.
So.
Isn't it funny how there is a Technic line, but there is so many just regular different theme sets that have a lot of Technic actually
In them. Yeah.
in it. Yeah. So it's kind of like hidden Technic.
Yeah, but if it was like, buy this Technic machine, just like, the car Technics, they had a couple, I wouldn't,
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
even.
Okay.
Plus,
What if
I
they
don't do
came?
cars.
Well, I was gonna say, what if they came out with like a Technic branded Disney, I don't know, carousel, Ferris wheel, something like that? Would that persuade you to do it?
How cool does it look? I mean, if it looks really cool, yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, it looks just like it's supposed to.
Oh yeah, then I would get it.
Yeah, okay.
And then I would be
but it's
yelling
awfully
at it.
put together.
I would yell at it the whole time. And just go in that hole. Just go in that hole.
It's its fault. Like it's clearly the Lego set's fault.
Well, yeah, because the birds, right? They had like the two ones, and you have to like get them lined up, and they have to go in the right pin so that they would move. And you're like, is that even supposed to fit there? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I would do it. I mean, they look fantastic, so I'm glad I did that.
You would sacrifice for the end product.
Yes, for the end product.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. So then you said your nephew, so he does Ninjago. Now, has he built any of the, I guess we'll call them modulars, like the Ninjago modulars, or is it more of like the smaller sets?
I actually don't know. He lives in Seattle, so I don't see him all that often. Last year I got him the Home Alone set, and he did put that all together himself. So he had a really good time. He's like 14 or 15 though, so he's not super young.
Yeah.
In my head, I still think of him as 8, but
he's
high school now. So, and I know I got him those micro Ninjagos, the ones, for the rewards points.
With the insider points, okay.
Yeah, so I got him those the year before, so he did
Okay.
put those together. But I don't. I think last Christmas he wanted Bionicle pieces. So I went to a bunch of different
Oh,
stores of minifigs, and I'm like, "Do you have just like a bag of Bionicle pieces?" And they're like, "We have made Bionicle," and I'm like, "Do you have like loose pieces?"
yeah, yeah.
So I had a hard time. I don't think I ever found like a loose bag of
Okay.
Bionicle pieces, but so
Okay. Is he still in the Bionicle?
I don't know.
Let me
He
know because I
was
might be able to
last
find some.
okay. He was last out here for a Disney trip slash his sister was doing softball. She does
Okay.
travel ball.
Okay.
So they come out like twice a year.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me know because I actually, I know I do have some. I mean, it's not a lot, but enough to probably make something out of. So let me know if you're still
Oh,
interested. So,
I'll have to check
yeah.
with him. I normally check
Okay.
with him a couple times, like November, like, okay, guys, what's everyone want for
Yeah.
Christmas?
Yeah. The best time of year when you start when you start getting asked that questions.
Well, some of the sibling, the nieces and nephews, because I have quite a few of them, they'll like do full like Google Docs with like
Oh
30 or 40
wow. Okay.
pages of stuff that they want. So you just pick stuff. And then some of them are like, oh, that's okay. Anything's fine. I was like, cool. I prefer the list because then
That
it's like I
actually makes it.
know. Yeah, it's like harder if you don't tell me what you want
Yeah.
because then I'm like, okay, well, you're into softball, you did gymnastics, so do I get you like softball
Yeah.
gear? Do you
Yep.
need softball gear? I don't know.
Yep. I know. And now it's so hard too because if they don't tell you what they want, I mean, most kids nowadays have everything.
Yeah,
So it makes it hard enough to know what to get.
I know.
Just give me the Google Doc with 50 pages and I'll pick something off of
And I'll
there.
just pick something in my price range that I want to buy for you, and I will send it to you, and you'll be happy, and I'll be
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Then everybody's happy. So,
Yeah.
all right. I'm going to get some pictures pulled up here. So while I'm doing that, if you don't mind, I don't know. Again, if anybody, I know few people in here that were with you on your trip here, but for those of the people that were not following you, obviously we had the 3 follows, so maybe they didn't see what you were up to. Or for anybody re-listening to this, if you want to tell everybody what you've been up to the past couple weeks, and just give us the whole rundown of how it all came together, what you did, and let's hear about it.
Okay. Um, so kind of starts with a sad story. My doggy passed away
Oh, I'm sorry.
a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it's like a month now. And I was at Christopher's birthday party, and we were
Okay.
talking about it. And I tried, you don't want to bring up bad subjects, when you're at a party, but they asked how I was doing, and and they go, that means you can travel now. Because he was very old and he, needed a lot. So I couldn't
Yeah.
travel. So they go, you could travel now. And I go, oh yeah, I should probably look into that. Thinking, someday in the future. And they go, we're going to Scareback in a couple weeks. You should come. And I go, seriously? And they go, yeah. And I go, okay. So yeah, so Christopher and Chad are full of great ideas. I love it. And so I reached out to the organizers on Facebook and I said, I don't know if you have any cancellations. I don't know if you have any openings, but Christopher and Chad are going to this. They're my friends. I'd love to join them if possible. My life situation's now changed and I can travel.
Okay.
Any chance, right? Throwing in the dark. And if they
Yeah.
said no, that would have been the end of it. Unfortunately, though, they did have availability, so I got signed up,
Okay.
and I was registered for Scareback, just like that. It was like, okay, and then I was like, okay, now what do we do? So originally, they invited me to stay in their cabin.
Okay.
You can fit 4 people get beds, and 3 people can, well, 2 to 3 people can get like a loft space that's like on
Okay.
the floor. Um, and then so I just needed a flight. So I figured out I flew on the same flight they did.
Oh, nice.
So we kind of met at the airport. We flew over together. We flew back together. Made it really easy since I'm traveling by myself and
Sure.
first time going to all this stuff. They were fantastic. So I rented my own car too, just in case, because there was 5 of them, and you know, it made it too many people for a car. So I got a
Oh, yeah.
car,
Okay.
and then we met up with John. I don't know if you know
Yep.
John,
Yep.
and Nicole from
Yep.
Lady McBurker, and we I say and a lot. Sorry.
Oh no.
Sorry, just like I'm hearing myself. We met up at the airport. We got rental cars. We drove down to, I guess we went to Scareback the first day, and we dropped off
Okay.
luggage. And I was on a call with Dan from Two Gay Foals
Yeah.
and Christopher and Chad, and we were showing pictures of the cabin. And I
Okay.
go, oh, that it's like a ladder up to this, small space up here. And I'm like, can you stand up? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, what does it look like when you're sitting? And then now I've seen it. John like hit his head on the
Oh
beam, like,
wow. Okay.
anyways. And so I go, I think I'm gonna look into a hotel.
Yeah.
Horrible. So I got called bougie, which
Yeah.
Dan is absolutely correct. I guess I am. And I rented a hotel room, and it's called Bribe.
Okay.
So Ribe, did I say that wrong, Christopher? I'm horrible. I always say it wrong. And it's the oldest city in Denmark, and
Oh,
it is
interesting.
beautiful. It
Okay.
is. I
Yep.
mean, highly, if you ever go out there and you have time, it's 20 minutes from Scareback. Um, Ribe. Thank you, Christopher.
Rebay. Okay.
Um,
You know
it
what, while
is
you're talking
wonderful.
about it, I'm going to bring up some pictures here while you're talking
Oh, here
about
we
it.
go. Yeah, so it is beautiful. It has this giant church is the first photo. In the center, you can climb that tower and get a beautiful view, which is the third photo. The second photo and the last photo. Okay, so
Here's
that's
the
the
second one.
church,
Okay.
and
Yep.
you can climb up that tower on the right.
Oh wow. Okay.
And you get
Interesting.
a gorgeous view of the whole city.
I would say
And I
the
think,
architecture is beautiful too.
oh yeah, I think that the tower had collapsed at one point, according to one of the tours I went on. They have a free night watchman tour they do at 8 p.m. every night.
Okay.
And the gentleman who does it built himself as Lego, and it was in the.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So we like bonded over Lego. He was super cool. He follows me on Facebook. He's like the only follower I have on Facebook, which is funny
Okay.
because I don't promote the Facebook. It's just to be able to connect the Instagram to the clock or the
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
counter.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Okay, so then the second photo is my room. So that's like the living room. I didn't want to show
Okay.
the bedroom because it was kind of messy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the room.
So what is
And
that, a ladder on the side
that is a
too?
ladder that went
Okay.
to a loft with 3 more beds that I never even went up.
Oh wow. Okay.
I
Oh
never
well,
even went up there
obviously
because
you weren't going to go up the ladder because.
I'm not doing ladders. Thank you. And then the fourth photo is my balcony view.
Okay.
That's the view from my
That's pretty
balcony.
cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
It looks.
pretty.
Yeah. I would say it does. All right.
And then our favorite coffee shop is the one that looks like the Tudor
This one.
house.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, that's our favorite coffee shop. Was fantastic.
Is
They
that,
were
I think
open
I
early.
saw on your Instagram, you had a picture of a cup. Is that what, was that what that was from here? Or is that
It
somewhere
might have
else?
been. There was like
Okay.
6 or 7 coffees. We
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
lot of
okay.
coffee. We had a lot of
Fair.
coffee.
That's fair. Okay.
There
Yep.
was we not a lot of sleep and lots to do. Although I feel like I missed out on not staying closer. As much
Yeah.
as I loved this city, I mean, I loved this city. Not being able to stay for the nighttime activities, I really did miss out. So if you're gonna
Okay.
go, I highly recommend you either try to get a cabin, or if
Okay.
you don't win the lotto for the cabin, there'll be more cabins in a couple years. But then I do
Oh, okay.
compliment you. That's a long story too. Um,
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story. But I
Oh,
do recommend that there's also Airbnbs if you can't get a cabin, but you want to be
okay.
walking distance to the center, because
Makes
then you
sense.
can hang out and you can leave your car at your Airbnb, and then you can make it back in the mornings for the events and the you know talks and all that stuff. So
Okay. All right. Now, what is this, the picture? Is this from that tower?
yeah, from the
Okay.
tower, just looking over the city. The city
Oh wow,
was,
yeah.
I mean, it's just gorgeous. And on the right on see where that waterway on the left is?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the moat of the base of what used to be a castle, and it's like a
Oh wow.
UNESCO site. It's very cute.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. All right, and then
Oh,
last
and
one
those
for
are
this
the
one.
famous wooden bridges. I don't know if they were a
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
They're pretty.
All right.
We took some
Yeah.
photos.
Yeah. It looks. I mean, this looks like one of those pictures that you'd use as a desktop background when the leaves turn different colors. That looks like that's one of those. Okay, so that was that album.
Those are like the highlights of the.
All right, so let's just go to the crew here. We might as well just get
Okay.
right into these. Now, again, for everybody watching now or re-listening, we do have release
Castle.
forms signed from everybody here releasing their image on the stream.
Yeah, I don't know if that works that well, but that's fine.
Oh no,
Okay,
I'm sorry. No, these are photo bombs. Sorry, these are all photo
photo
bombs.
bombs, photo bombs.
Yeah, photo
Okay,
bombing Mandy's pictures.
the first one is probably the Legoland photo. That was okay. So this was an accident. So
Okay.
um, well, I'm just explaining. So we were all sitting out front of Lego House. We were kind of waiting
Okay.
to do dinner. We Chad and Christopher are really good friends with this guy named Niles. I hope I said
Okay.
that right. And he lives in Belgium, and this is his family. So Niles is the one that's named Chad, and that's his two kids to the right, and then his wife's right behind me. And then it's John and Christopher in the back. And then this gentleman we were talking to because he had a Scooby-Doo shirt on. So let's see if I can get his name right. Well, the guy with the pink hat, I called him Dunkin' Donuts. His name is Yobi's the other guy. Neil. Niles.
Okay. Or Neela. Wait.
Okay. This is why I needed them to be here because I'm I don't know. So
Niels.
Dunkin' Donuts was talking to him because see, his name is Gjort. Is that right? Gjort?
Oh,
I said that.
Okay.
So he was talking to him about he was wearing a Scooby-Doo shirt, and he's a big Scooby-Doo fan. And so then I'm chatting too because I'm just a chatter.
Yeah.
And I go, oh well, didn't you? I don't know, something or other. And he goes, oh no, I'm a Lego employee. And I go, oh, so you're just like an employee here hanging out? Like, and he goes, yeah, I went to Scareback, but I work for Lego and stuff. And I was like, dude, how cool is that? Like, so we start talking, and he goes, yeah, do you guys want a free private tour of the Lego ideas? Is it a house?
Wow.
And so he goes, come with me. And he literally took our group on this private tour of the ideas. I don't know, house, ideas room. I don't know what it's called. I didn't sign up for that, so I didn't get that. So this was like a bonus for me because you only get to sign up normally for one activity on Monday, and I think I got the P Shop, which is the employee store, and then there we go, Lego Idea House.
There we go. Okay.
And
Jeez,
then
thank God for these two being in here.
I know, right? I'm like, good thing they're here because I'm not. And then my second thing that I got, because they did open it up for 2 items later because they had openings, is I got the tour of the Lego campus. So those were my two. Nice. So I didn't get ideas, which I think John and Chad got that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now this obviously definitely Legoland. Bunch of familiar faces here.
It was raining a little, but yeah, we had a great time.
I noticed that. Was it cold over there? I feel like it's
wouldn't call it cold because everywhere you go into is like a sauna. It's kind of chilly outside a little, but you walk inside and you're like, oh my God, I'm glad I'm wearing a t-shirt because oh my God, it's so hot. They keep it very warm inside.
Okay. All right, then.
So that's the castle base.
Okay. That's that waterway that you're talking about.
Yes. Okay. So and that's Philip. I don't know if you know Philip. He's married to Justin.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So he kind of was the one that researched all the tour stuff. He was fantastic. So we did a bunch of that stuff with him.
Nice. All right.
This is at one of the Copenhagen Lego stores.
Okay.
But I don't remember.
I thought that looked somewhat familiar from somebody's pictures. Somewhere I've seen something,
Yeah. It just
one of the stores. Okay. All right.
It was the store. That was our last day.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then now this is the new Lego Masters Academy at the Lego House, correct?
They just opened this a couple days ago, and Christopher was able to get spots for all of us to do the Lego Masters experience. And so we got level 2, which is supposed to be like one of the easier ones. It's for kids 6 and up. It was way easier than the one that on a full day. So they have an adult fan of Lego Day that you have to get special tickets for. They do a speed build to make a Lego Master sign. that we did in there. But I didn't finish. I don't think Chad finished. I don't
Okay.
know. It was a lot to try to
Yeah.
finish in 20 minutes. They had time slots, so they did a countdown and then
Okay.
they kicked you out. I still think I'm missing pieces from mine. But it was fun. It's very cute. They say a lot of the Lego masters that were with us said that it felt like a little traumatic. It felt very real.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, sure. Okay. Christopher says Denmark is a frozen inferno.
That's kind of makes sense. I mean, it can be cold outside, but it is hot inside.
Okay.
So this
Makes
is the
sense.
barbecue. They do a Saturday barbecue. So even if you're not staying there, I do recommend you get tickets for the barbecue
Okay.
if they're still available when you book. And lots of fun people that are at the barbecue. It's also very warm in there, and none of the doors would open, and that's a whole nother. Oh, it was very warm. But it's like the who's who of like the Lego world.
Okay.
At the
Yep.
barbecue.
I said
So.
definitely notice a lot of familiar faces there.
Yeah.
All right. And then this looks outside the Lego house, right?
I was waiting in between the employee shop and the my tour of the Lego campus, so I just kind of hung out there. And then the girl on the right next to me, her name is Lynn, and
Okay.
Line, and we call her Cookie because she makes the bacon cookies that are famous there. And
sounds good.
And then these are like people we were just kind of hanging with, and
Okay.
John took a funny photo and we were all laughing like really hard during this photo, and it was really fun.
That's the best part about looking back at pictures, just reliving the memories. All right.
Lena, not La. Yeah, Lena.
Lena.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have called them and like been like, "Can you tell me how to say all their names?" Okay, so this is dinner in one of the older building, or the oldest, I don't know, restaurant in Rybay. So it's in the oldest restaurant in the oldest city in Rybay. Rybay.
Yep, Rebay. Yep, Rebay as Christopher.
I know he has to keep correcting me because I'm horrible with this. But so yeah, so Philip actually found this. So Philip and Justin, and then that's Christopher and Chad, and that's Dan and John, and then Nicole and me.
I got to make sure that if I'm going somewhere, that Philip's along for the ride, because he sounds like he knows what he's doing as far as planning.
Dude,
to find places to go.
He's super, like, I love that he like researches things and he looks for things and he finds. He found we went to this Hex Museum, which was like a museum on witches.
Oh, interesting.
It was fascinating, but like none of us would have I think thought we would have just been like, hey, let's go find somewhere to eat and hang out.
Exactly. Yeah, it's nice to actually get to see more than what you technically were there for as well. All right, now this is actually at Scareback, so these were some of your favorite builds here.
Yes. So the top one,
here.
This one's hilarious. This one is a Porg 2 drumstick. It's a
I see that. Okay.
I don't think, did I send the video or just the photo?
I think I think you did, but I don't think it uploaded them as videos.
That's okay. That's okay.
So yeah.
But yeah, it moves and the porgs go in and then the drumsticks come out. And I just thought it was hilarious.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can say that. Is that like down here where it looks like
that's the drumsticks. Okay. Yeah, and then the porgs are the white ones on top.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Then I don't know why it's not working like that, so I'm gonna have to keep going back here. All right.
So actually this is Philip's build. And
I like this one.
I haven't seen the movie. I gotta see the movie. But apparently the wizard presses a button and it changes the colors of the road, and that's how they decide to make it a yellow brick road.
Oh,
anyone else seen this movie?
I have not. I know I need to as well.
I was gonna wait till they both were out and then watch them together because I don't.
Yeah.
But that rainbow light moves around the whole, it moves.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
It's very cool. Yeah,
I like that a lot.
I didn't get a night photo of it though because it was supposed to be an hour, but it really was only half an hour.
Oh,
they called it dark hour, but in 30 minutes they turned the lights back on.
Dark half hour.
It was, so I called it the dark half hour. This is one of my favorites. It's like a floating.
This is really cool.
something. I don't know.
Yep.
I thought it was cool.
Yep.
This is bad too. I should have taken photos of who made them.
I
Just some
know.
pictures
I
of the
know.
build.
That was a Brick World problem too. We took pictures of the builds, but not who the
I met
artist was.
her.
This is cool.
Her token was a little white crane, and it's super cute. So and her name is like Virginia Crane something. So
Okay.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
There's like
So she,
they look like the origami cranes. Is that what it's
yes,
supposed to? Yeah, yeah,
exactly
okay.
what they are.
That's
So
really
she
cool.
makes
Yep.
earrings like that are origami
Oh,
cranes.
okay.
That's her
That's pretty cool.
thing. And so this
That's
was
awesome.
her build. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Ships
this
in a
is
bottle.
probably not the best photo, but the only one I had both of them in there. They're
Yeah.
both ships in a bottle. The one on the right is like
Those
a
are nice.
Star Wars themed, and the
Okay.
one on the left is like I think it's Pirates or Ninjago. I can't remember for
Okay.
sure. But
Those are
their
really cool.
token they gave out was a little teeny ship in a bottle. It was
Oh,
super
that's
cute.
cool. Oh, that's awesome.
I still haven't got. I have to lay out all my tokens and take photos. So I haven't
Yeah,
done that
I'll
yet.
look forward to seeing those when you post those. I don't know
But
why this. There we go. Okay, here we go.
so
Now
this
it's
is
working.
Voldemort's.
I thought that's what that was. Yeah, yeah,
And I
okay.
have a night picture of that. It's fantastic.
Okay, yep. Yeah, that's really cool. I was wondering if that's what that was.
It gave Frank vibes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So this giant cactus is from John.
Oh, okay. I
So
thought I'd
John
seen a
brought that.
cactus before. Yep, okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. How tall is that? That looks at least
It's the tallest one I think in the whole building. It was
okay.
huge.
Yeah, I would say it looks pretty tall. Now this one, some classic vibes here.
That probably was most people's favorite. It's
Yeah.
like a giant yellow, castle based on the
Is
first
that
yellow.
even is that a token too? A miniature token right here? That's certainly what that looks like. I can't
I
zoom in,
can't really
unfortunately.
tell.
Yeah,
My screen's kind
that
of small.
that looks like what that could be. It looks like a little yellow castle token. That's pretty cool if that is the case. What else we have here?
So
Oh,
this is
this is neat.
Nick and Bricks, and he's submitting it for Lego Ideas, and
Okay,
it's one
that's
of my
cool.
favorites
Yeah.
because it's shows like the molds of it or
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. And
But
then this is the one we talked about
the
earlier.
Care Bears, really
And they're
cute.
brick heads.
They're so cute. I was like, oh, this is one of my favorites.
Yep,
Which is
sold.
funny
I'm
too,
sold.
because I think I met the husband of the person who made it, and he goes,
Okay.
"Thank you for leaving a token." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Did I leave a token?
Yeah.
I can't remember."
I'd just go along with it. When in doubt, just go
I
along with
know,
it.
I know.
All right. And then we had the After Dark. So we'll start here. Is this a
So,
mosaic?
so yeah, someone's art.
That's
It's
really
it's a
cool.
lady blowing something, and so when it's lit, it looks more like rainbow colors, and
Yeah.
then at
Okay.
night it has these, yeah,
That's really cool.
or not night, in the dark, I should
In the
say. It
dark.
was
Yeah. No,
not
I
at
know.
night
I know what you meant.
because it was early. This was like a giant castle, and then the inside lights up.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's really neat. I was at first I was getting the Harry Potter vibes with the when they put all the rules up on the walls. That's what I was originally thinking it was something, but then yeah, definitely castle there.
Yeah, I think there was like a giant in there too.
Okay. Treehouse?
Yeah, the whole area was like a fairy kind of theme, but only thing lit up at night
Where's the tree?
was
Okay,
the
that's
treehouse.
really cool. Okay.
And this one I don't remember seeing in the daytime at all, but
Okay.
it's the Wednesday, the TV show.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
So the
Yeah.
right is the Wednesday and the left is her roommate.
Okay. Yep. That's neat. I like how they did that. That's cool. There's
And
Voldemort.
that's
Yeah.
the
Oh, that's
Voldemort,
awesome.
yeah, at
Yeah,
night.
that's so awesome. I don't know if Frank's still in here, but if he's off to ask him after if he saw that, he'll have to go back and check it out. This one's interesting. I saw this one. I said that was
Yeah,
kind of cool.
I just thought it was kind of neat. Like it looked
Yeah.
like ants fighting or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. And what was this one? Oh, Z-Blob.
Z-Blob.
That is so cool.
That was one of my favorites. I love
Yeah,
Z-Blob.
that's awesome.
I'm
That's
probably
really
the
cool.
only one that's actually watched Dreams before, but
Nope. I love Dreams. I
oh,
absolutely
good.
love Dreams. Yep, for
Okay.
sure. All right, so that wraps that up for the picture. So thanks for sharing those. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Nice to see. Obviously, that was a big trip for you because that was your first. You said that was your first like real
big
big
convention. Yeah.
convention. Okay.
hmm Yeah.
So
We just started out huge though with the Scareback it's a very different beast I hear from the
yeah.
other ones.
Well, I
So
mean, you're going out to where it all originates. So I mean, you're just like, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it big, right?
yes. And if you're
So
there, you should definitely hit up Lego House,
yeah.
Legoland,
Yep.
and then if you go to Scareback on Monday, you get to pick a tour. So you can
Oh,
pick,
okay.
Lego House, Lego Ideas, I'm sorry, Lego Campus, Ideas House. There's a factory tour. There's the employee shop, which is, I
Okay.
guess, 50% off or something. They also
Okay.
have some unique stuff that you can't normally buy in a regular store.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Good
Not
to
the
know.
exclusives, because that's what I was hoping for. It's not the
Yeah.
exclusives.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, the Lego House exclusives you have to get at the Lego House.
Okay. All right. Now I'm assuming if all is well, you will look in the year two
Oh yeah,
next year. Okay.
yes. The people of this convention are from all over the world. I think they said there
Yeah.
was like 40 something, 40 something different countries.
Okay.
They do, all kinds of different I guess I don't know if they're called talks or sessions or something where
Okay.
you can like go to a Q&A with J&J or you
Okay.
can go to a Lego Masters panel. And so there's things you can sign up for that I don't know if they have those at all conventions, but
Yeah, I mean, I know Brick World had some stuff like that, but I mean, I think something like Scareback, I think definitely you're going to draw a different crowd from more around the world because it is, like the central hub, I guess you can kind of say. Anybody interested in Lego is going to go to the origination point, So, um, yeah, I definitely on my bucket list. So maybe next year.
yeah,
So
if you can swing it, and the people are so kind. I would stay close if you could,
yeah,
either at a cabin or near a cabin, near the cabins. Also, they do trade tokens. It's a
okay,
big deal, so you do need to bring token trades to get things.
gotcha.
Bricks are also traded, sig figs are traded. So I mean, it's good to have things to trade with if you want things. Um,
That's
what
one of my
else?
favorite words is trade. I love to trade. That's
They even had like I only made it to the first day, but they had like an hour and a half down in the like lounge, um, where you could like bring stuff to trade. So I brought
Ooh,
pop
okay,
badges from Legoland, California, and
okay.
like Duplo bricks from our Halloween. They give out,
Oh yeah,
Duplo bricks for
yeah,
Halloween.
yeah. Okay.
So I brought all that, and I traded with people from Dubai and Germany, and
Oh, cool.
I got all kinds of really cool stuff and other pop badges from other locations.
Okay.
So it was really fun. But you can
Nice.
also trade your tokens and your bricks and your sig figs at these trades.
Okay.
It was, I mean, just people everywhere. It's packed in there. You also can bring like snacks from your, country and people share
Okay.
them. So you get to
Oh,
try
cool.
all kinds of snacks down
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Okay. Sounds like so you would probably recommend bringing an empty suitcase.
I brought a bunch of stuff to give out, so I
Yeah.
had room in my suitcase. And okay, so now I did something nobody else did, so this might be just me. I shipped my stuff home. So
Oh, okay.
at the
All
Lego
right.
house in the store in the back, they have a shipping. And you
Oh,
can
okay.
literally take your stuff over there and they will just ship it home.
That's nice.
So it got here before I did. It's
Oh, wow.
already here. I haven't
Okay.
opened them, but they're
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
They did warn me there could be additional tariffs that I would have to pay for. I
Yeah.
did not. There wasn't
That's good.
anything this time.
Okay.
The shipping is not cheap, but
Yeah.
I didn't have to buy another suitcase, lug a giant box,
Yeah.
and I mean, I probably could have. It might have been a little cheaper, but
Yeah. Well, I
also,
mean, it's simplicity. Sometimes simplicity
yeah,
is just the
I
best way.
still took home 2 giant suitcases home, and they
Okay.
were full of stuff, and I did buy a bunch of, touristy items and,
Yeah.
things that I wanted. I mean, and the really important stuff I did pack in my suitcase.
Okay.
I did
All
buy
right.
a really cool set, so
Okay. All right. Man, you got me interested. So chalk up 2026. So
But if you didn't want to have to worry about bringing like 5 suitcases,
yeah.
especially if you've never been and you want to buy, like I wanted to get every one of the exclusive Lego House ones. So the
Yep.
pirate and the I'm trying to
Did you
remember all the ones.
did you get the duck?
I did get the duck.
Okay.
I got
Yep.
the duck, the pirate. I didn't get the Fabuland set, but I'm not a big Fabuland fan.
Okay.
They had a couple retired sets that were available, so I got the tree,
Oh yeah.
and I got the one with the giraffe,
Okay.
and there's one other retired one, and I can't remember what it was now. I'll have
Okay.
to open the
Well,
boxes.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'll anxiously wait to see what you if you post what you
Oh,
got dinosaur.
dinosaurs. Thanks,
Okay.
Chad.
Oh yeah, okay.
Dinosaurs. So they
No,
still had dinosaurs. And they still had
okay.
dinosaurs, I think, when I left. So they were still
Okay.
there. But that was the last they had of it.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So before we go, I want to talk about your Instagram page real quick.
Oh, okay.
Um, so I always am just curious to see like when people started their accounts, like go back, see like some of the original content. So I went back and I saw so you posted for the first time in March of 2024, and it was from Legoland. That was your very first post. So what was the concept? Because obviously the page, as you state, it's supposed to be through the eyes of your sig fig, your minifig. Um, so where did the idea for the whole concept of your page come from? And what made you take the jump into social media?
Okay, so I have a friend named Karen, and she has an account that's called Adventures for Stitch, I think it's called.
Okay.
And she does a thing where she posts pictures of Stitch going on adventures. So it's
Okay.
like a Nuimo, I think they're called
Okay.
Numio. And I thought, oh, this is cool, but it was very Disney oriented, right? So
Yeah.
Disneyland, Disney,
Yep.
and I thought, oh, this would be cool in Lego form. Like if you had a
Sure.
minifig and your minifig went to like Legoland and Lego stores and Lego whatever. And I thought, oh, this would be kind of interesting and fun and something to do, since I had some free time.
Yeah.
Um, and I thought, well, let's just try it and see, where it goes. And so I kind of went through a couple different, like, well, what do I want to call it and what do I want to do with it? And I think for the first full year, I didn't even post my photo. Like
Okay.
it was just going to be like a anonymous account that
Sure.
just had stuff in it.
Yeah.
Uh, then I went to the Lego Masters filming at Legoland,
Hmm.
and there was a bunch of people that I saw and knew from social media, and they wanted to know that it was me before I
Oh,
went up
okay.
to them and was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. Okay.
Mandy," and they're like, "Who?" And it's like, so my first photo is actually with Amy and Boone
Yep. Okay.
from Lego Masters. It was my first photo, and I go, "This is also my face reveal, so that way you know what I look like."
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I met Jen, and I met a bunch of other people. I guess I'm not
Okay.
supposed to, um, but I met there was some people from my lug there and some
Okay.
it was kind of fun just to meet all these people in person and
Yeah.
be like, I'm that person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then once I posted my photo, it started. I just now, if there's a cute group photo, I may end a post with the group photo.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
not to
Okay.
do it as my only, you know what I mean? Like I really would like it to still be Mandy and Mandy's,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, the sig fig being
Yeah. The main attraction.
her, yeah, and her viewpoint of
Yeah.
things and, you know,
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a great idea, and I'm not gonna lie. I've thought about like I there's been numerous times where I'm like, man, I wish I would have had my sig fig because it would have been really cool to like, I don't know. It's just it's really neat when you think about it, even though it's just a toy, but it's like seeing it through the eyes of a minifig is just a really awesome concept when you really think about it. It's just a really cool idea. So I always thought it was so neat to see, you take the sig fig and have the pictures in all these places and doing different things. And um, it's like it's a reflection of you because you're obviously there with with the minifig. So it's kind of there for the journey, but seeing it in a different way also makes things like different and interesting. So it's just a really cool concept for you to do. So
Well, thank you.
yeah, for sure. So, all right. Any plans for the rest of the year as far as any Lego related conventions or trips, or are you pretty much tapping out for the rest of the
Are there
year?
any more? Because if there are ones, I might go, but
I
I don't know if there
don't
is anymore.
I don't know if there's
I
anything
think
up
that
north, like Washington or something. I don't know if that's in
they
the
just had
beginning of the
theirs in
year.
September.
Okay, I thought I
Br-
thought there was something beginning of the year, but maybe I'm
Oh,
thinking of
well, there's
something
a
else. But
BrickCon that was in September. I missed that because my nephew
okay.
went, and so
Oh,
he was
okay.
like, "Oh, you should come up," and I couldn't yet travel. So,
Yeah.
and then I want to say February is Bricktastic in the UK. I
Oh,
do
in the
plan
UK.
to
Okay.
go to that if I can.
Oh, nice.
If especially if Chad and Christopher go, because they're amazing to travel with.
Yep.
And Dan should be there because he lives there. So
Yep. Okay.
hopefully
All right.
some of the crew and Nicole I think is coming in for that too.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Oh, that will be that. I mean, I'd love to. That'd be another place I'd like to go. I just gotta find, just gotta maybe cut down on
win the
the
lottery.
Lego, or that would be the easiest way. Well, I didn't buy the Death Star, so technically,
You saved
Lego math
$1,000.
Lego math would be if I didn't buy that, I can buy a ticket to go to Bricktastic.
I think that well, Bricktastic, and if you display, you don't have to pay for a ticket.
Really?
Yes, but you have to
Interesting.
sign up before the 31st of October.
Okay, interesting.
Food for
Yeah,
thought.
I gotta check flights. Flights is just what I wish I knew somebody with a private plane that could just fly me over. So
Yeah, me too. Me too. There is it's in Manchester, which is not London. It's about
yeah,
three
okay.
hours north of London. Um, so if you want to drive, it's the other side of the road, the other side of the car.
Okay.
Food for
So
thought. So I
basically,
think I may
you're
fly into Manchester out of fear of the driving and then take a train down for day trips to maybe London or something to visit with the
okay.
guys. But
Yeah.
because I think they're gonna fly in, I think they're gonna probably do London first and then
Okay.
Manchester. Um, but I don't know if I want to drive
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah. I mean, I struggle over here. So
So, but that, and then I want to say then there's Brickcentric in March, and then April's Solving, and then
yeah, and then you got all the
uh,
summer ones: rodeo, Brick World,
Rodeo,
Brick
Brick
Fair
World.
in Virginia. I mean, yeah, it's just like
When's Brick Fair?
that's August.
August.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
when's
close to me.
Chicago then?
That's
July?
June.
June. Is
It's
there
like
nothing
once
in
a month.
July?
Um, Good question. Because
Okay.
Brick Rodeo was May.
May. I think it's
So
in May.
May, Brick World's June, Brick Fair's
June,
August. There has to be
August.
something in July, but
Maybe
maybe.
there's a slopes. Is there a slopes in July? Utah?
No,
I
that
don't
was
know.
in August. Because I know I thought
Oh,
about that. That
rodeo's
was
in July? Someone's saying rodeo's in July.
rodeos in July. Okay, all right. So fourth. Oh, that's
Oh,
right. 4th of July
they
weekend.
moved it
Okay.
though. They moved it. It's not 4th of July weekend anymore.
Okay. All
Because
right.
John's organized he's on the board. So,
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So I mean the summers, I mean pretty much I mean you almost have something like once a month. So
okay. Well, I don't know if I'll make it to all of them, but I would like to
slopes,
do on the September
Denver.
has BrickCon, which I'd
Okay.
really like to do because my family's up there and I'd like to
Yeah.
spend some time with them while I'm also doing Lego.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Um,
Yeah.
oh, Denver. Yeah, not sure if I
That's
can.
the one we were
Sorry,
talking
I'm
about. So
reading the
they're not
comments.
sure.
I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. No,
um,
that's what we were talking about. They weren't sure if they're going to do Denver again. So,
yeah.
all right. Well, I
So
guess
yeah.
we'll play it by ear, see what
Well,
comes
hopefully
up,
then
but
at least I
maybe
get to meet you in person at one
we'll
of them.
cross paths. Yeah, at some point. Yeah, and then hopefully everybody else is there so we can get the karaoke going on. So,
Oh, yeah.
oh gosh. All right, Mandy. Anything else? It's your spotlight. Anything else you want to share? Anybody you want to shout out? Anything to that extent?
I don't know.
Don't feel pressure. You don't
Shout
have to.
Shout out. Christopher and Chad, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for inviting me on this amazing adventure to Scareback and Billund and all that. That was amazing. And for all the help to organize extra tickets and things last minute. And, we're, just getting everything taken care of. Hi, Casey. Sorry, he's one of my work friends.
Oh, no, yeah. Thanks for
Um,
joining.
uh, let's see, shout outs. Thank you to Philip for organizing the dinners and the
Yep.
whatever, and John and Nicole for being great buddies on this. I mean, I could shout out everybody. I want to say thank
Everybody,
you
yeah.
to like Brick Maiden for introducing me to you guys.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's how I found you guys. I I mean, there's so many people in this
I know
community
it's
that have
hard.
been just right. Like I want to shout out everybody who follows me and everyone that I follow, because you guys are all part of this community that I really
Yep.
feel like I've found my people, if that
Yep.
makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
So
Yeah. And then I'm just going to sidetrack. Thanks to the 3 people that I literally it got us to 810. That's where we wanted to be. So awesome stuff. I love it. It's easy as that.
so could you just say 2000 real quick? No, I'm just kidding.
So we need 190 followers.
In the next minute, anyone? Just kidding.
Oh gosh. Mandy, you seriously are awesome. I appreciate you taking the time out to join me. I
Oh,
know it's what, 6:30, so you still have no
it's
good. You
early.
have something?
I just want to say thank you to you. Thank you for
Oh
having
gosh.
me. No,
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. And thank you for all of, you and Mav's Friday night shows are like one of my favorites to watch. So I just also
Oh,
want to thank
and
you.
shout out to you for winning the brick of the week. How many weeks in a row? I mean, you've just been stealing everybody's thunder. And actually, since you weren't there, I said, this is weird. Mandy can't win tonight.
That's funny. So
uh,
I have good luck in all the wrong things,
yeah,
right?
I know. Sorry. We don't bring
Oh,
much to the table.
it's awesome though. I put it on my Instagram for a while. Like it was like,
That's
3-time
awesome.
winner.
Yeah, that's all. I know we gotta get something for brick of the week there. I know we were talking about trying to figure out something for that.
I
So
thought we were gonna get stickers. I wanted a sticker.
well, we can get you we want something better. We
I
want to
would
get something
totally
better
take
for
a
you.
sticker.
Well, we'll get you a sticker. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do
Uh,
that. But something
uh,
else too. So.
uh.
Mandy. All right, you have been
And
a
watch,
pleasure.
once you figure it out what you're going to give out, I'm
And
never going to
you
win again.
Well, no, you're on the because you've won so much, you're on the we owe you whatever it is list. So
Okay. Okay. That works.
all right, everybody, if you don't mind, again, if you're not following Mandy, please go over to Instagram, check her out, Mandy's Mini Adventures. Again, that's MANDIES Mini Adventures. Check out all of her content. She is awesome. Let's get 190 followers, get her to 2,000 let's just say by the end of the year. I mean, I think that's more than enough time. So she's worth the follow. See, that's all I'm going to say. Worth the follow.
Oh, thank you.
So Mandy, I am going to take you off the screen here real quick. I'll
Thanks,
check in with you
everyone.
here in a second. But everybody, again, Mandy's Mini Adventures over on Instagram. Mandy, I will talk to you soon. If I can find my mouse. There we go. All right. Okay, everybody. Again, that was Mandy. Thank you to the 3 people that added her. That was just something random I wanted to do just for fun because she has that really cool counter behind her. I love even numbers. That was cool to get her up to 810. But seriously, for anybody re-listening, rewatching, if you don't follow Mandy, she has an awesome account. She does do a lot of traveling, posts a lot of pictures in her travels, be it around the US or wherever she may be. Awesome content. Make sure you go check her out. And everybody else that she posts with her, they are all great people. So Mandy, again, I appreciate you joining me tonight. But that is a wrap. If you guys enjoyed watching, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for upcoming content. As always, thank you for watching. And don't forget, if we brick together, we click together. See you guys.